It's Wednesday, it's 7 p.m., and we're here to remind you that there's a big difference between saying have a nice day and enjoy your next 24 hours. It's fantastic Voyage Improv, live from our homes to your homes on your screens. Please put your hands together there in your living rooms. Give a big welcome to your host for this evening, Zach!
Hello, I'm the host. My name is Zach. Welcome to Fantastic Voyage! Yeah! All right, we're going to bring you guys some improv tonight, but we're going to bring you even more than that. We're going to bring you Unprov. Unprov. What is Unprov, you ask? It is unscripted, united, and unreal. Ooh. Let's bring out the players. Give it up for my man, Blake. Give it up for Mary Kay. Put your hands together for Matt. Woo, woo, woo. And cheer, yell, and scream for Steve. Now that we're all here, let's get into the games. Our first game is called Lego Stories, and that's for two people originally, but it's an all-player game. So two people up. How this works is we're going to tell a story based on your suggestion, one word at a time. If the players say 2 words, I'm going to call them out. If the players stall, I'm going to call them out. If they're telling a boring story, I'm going to call them out. If I like the story that they're telling, I'm going to say, let's see it. And then they'll do a little mini scene based on the story that they're telling. So, Becca, could you give me a word from the audience, please?
Coinage.
Coinage. Coinage. Let's tell a story about coinage.
Once
Upon
a
time
there
was
a
leprechaun.
who
Liked
women
a
lot
he
decided
that
he
wanted
more
Stalling, Mary Kay, stall! You're out of here! Get out! Next person up. Can I get a new word? Becca.
Tangerine.
Tangerine. Tangerine.
my
Sister,
likes
fruit.
so
When
she
goes
to
farmers,
markets
she
always
tastes
the
produce
before
buying.
it.
This sounds like my Sunday afternoon. You're both out. Get out of here. Next 2 people. New word.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. Abracadabra.
The
magician
made
a
horse
appear
from
nowhere.
then
The
magician
rode
the
horse
into
the
department
of
the
interior.
Let's see it.
all right for my next trick. Watch this. Poof. Ah, yes. Good girl, good girl. Now I have government business to attend to. Quick, to the Department of the Interior.
Yay! All right, next 2 people. New word, Becca.
Pool noodles.
Pool noodles.
Noodles
cannot
be
used
as
flotation.
devices.
So
Be careful.
Ah, get out of there, Steve. Start again, pool noodles.
Swimming
with
pool
noodles
is
funner
then
Trevor's
birthday.
party.
So
We
should
bring
some
pool
noodles
to
Trevor's.
party.
If
He
doesn't
like
our
gifts.
then
We'll
just
beat
him
with
them.
Why don't we see that? And why don't we sing about that?
I got a pool noodle. It's on the level. But I don't want to go to that dank ass party for Trevor. So let's bring the pool noodles to Trevor's. We can beat him down like a crotch bat.
You know, I don't want to go to Trevor's. Like to go anywhere else instead. But I guess we'll go to Trevor's and we can give him a bop on the head.
Bob Trevor!
Happy birthday,
In the
happy
head,
birthday,
Bob
Bob.
Trevor!
Happy birthday, Bob Trevor.
Bob,
Beat the pinata!
Bop, 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 bop. Happy birthday,
Trevor!
Trevor.
Yay! Very good, very good. Can I get everyone back? That was the game of Lego Stories. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Game is called Taglines. And let me tell you folks, improv doesn't always pay the bills. Sometimes it pays the bills because you have the skills to sometimes pay the bills. But most of the time, no. No. So we have to get other jobs. We have to have other jobs in advertising. And so we are going to think of catchphrases for things that don't get advertised as often, and you guys are going to provide us with those things. So, Becca, what's our first tagline?
Volts.
Volts.
Did you say volts?
Vault. Like the thing you keep money in.
It's a safe bet. Vault.
If Amber is the correct age, volts.
Hey, now don't jump to conclusions. Vaults.
What do you think all these poles are for? Vaults.
Get cracked. Volts.
I told you a secret and I mean it. Vaults.
All right, those are all our vault jokes. Becca, next word.
A mortar and pestle.
Mortar and pestle.
We're crushing it. Mortar and pestle.
You can't call yourself a witch without it. Mortar and pestle.
Are you tired of the same old daily grind? Mortar and pestle.
These are grounds to buy a new mortar and pestle. Mortar and pestle.
Alchemy! Mortar and pestle.
Don't make a pesto of yourself. Mortar and pestle.
The new law firm right next door. Mortar and pestle. All right, how about another one?
A closet.
Closet. Closet.
Now open for walk-ins. Closet.
We're closed. Closet.
Shoes! Shoes! Closet.
I'm not a hoarder. Don't go in there. Closet.
It's okay to come out. We have rainbow flags. Closet.
The perfect place to keep your skeletons. Closet.
Why don't you just walk right in? Closet. All right, how about another one?
Sandwich bags.
Sandwich bag. Zip it. Sandwich bags.
You can't keep your weed in a condom. Sandwich bag.
Yay! Yay! I think we're gonna go out on that. Can't keep your weed in a condom. Good knowledge. Good knowledge there. All right. Our next game is called Merry Melodies, and that's for 2 players. How this game works is that we're going to get well-known songs from you, the audience. And then these guys are going to have to do a scene saying their dialogue to the melodies of that song. So, what's our first song, Becca?
I Want It That Way.
I Want It That Way. Who knows that one? Mary knows that one. Mary knows that one. I Want It That Way. How about for Matt?
Hit the road, Jack.
Hit the road, Jack.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. All right. Mary Kay, what is yours?
I want it that way.
And what is yours, Matt?
Hit the road, Jack.
Good. We know these songs, and now we need a suggestion for the scene. Becca, do you have such a thing?
Your suggestion is the word kaleidoscope.
Kaleidoscope. Kaleidoscope will be your springboard for the scene. Take it away, you two. Have fun.
Ain't nothing but a state fair. Ain't nothing but it ain't there. Why can't we do something fun? Maybe I should stare at the sun.
But come on, Mom. Don't you got enough tote bags, and free pencils? Come on, Mom. Don't you got enough tote bags?
I really do. They're really not easy to manage. I have so many, it's not an advantage. I've taken to using them for garbage. That is too many totes.
Well, come on, Mom. Let's go to the slide. Oh, yeah, we can use the bags as the slide. Oh, yeah, Mom. Let's go to the giant slide.
But really, are they big enough? If the seat is not, it's really rough. You'll get a burn you've never known. Maybe if we take 2 that are sewn.
Hit the mute button, Mom. I don't want to hear your worries about me getting sunburned now. Let's go to the slide, and then we'll have some corn dogs. I
really like the way you think. I regret that I said you're the reason I drink. You're the funnest kid I've ever had. You're really not even all that bad.
Well, come on, Mom. We'll go to the slide and I'll forget what you just said. Come on, Mom. Let's go to the slide once more. Let me hear you say.
I think that is a great idea. I won't try to lose you there. I don't need any alone time. This is just fine.
Well, so come on, Mom. Take the tether off me. I'm not gonna run away right now, 'cause we're both going to the slide together. Oh, yeah.
The slide together, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I heard you say.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Good scene, everybody. Yeah. Our next game is called Good, Bad, and Ugly, and that's for 3 people. This is an interviewing scene where 3 of our players will create characters based on the prompts good, bad, and ugly. And it's your job as the audience to send in questions that are burning questions to your soul that you need answering. And these fellow people of knowledge will answer them. All right.
The green light's on. What's that mean?
Oh, hello. We're gonna start today's Q&A with introductions. So, Mary, good. Why don't you start, good lady?
Well, I just wanted everybody to live their best life. I live after the slogans of Oprah, Ellen DeGeneres, people like that, and it has made everything so much better.
What's your name?
My name is Misty Freeze.
Misty Freeze. Well, welcome, Misty Freeze. Oh, I think we have a bad gentleman next. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name is Jeffrey. I'm a minstrel good and true. Today 'tis my pleasure to be here with you.
Jeffrey the Minstrel? Hello, Jeffrey the Minstrel.
Good morrow.
Good day. Good day to you. And who's this ugly gentleman?
Is he talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, old man.
You can hear. I can hear people. You want to know who I am?
I want to know who you are.
Well, name's Willie. I was just walking down the street outside, and some handsome gentleman in a black t-shirt comes running out and screaming he needs some help for the next game. And I was like, well, I got nothing else to do, so I stopped rooting around under the pine trees, and I walked down inside the house. He told me to sit here, said I couldn't light my pipe, but I can damn sure whittle, so here I am.
Really? Are you a working man or are you retired?
Oh, see, I'm a man of few words. A lot of people like to think I got good advice, but I don't like to talk much. So I don't say a whole lot, but they say what I do say matters. So he came and sat me down in front of this computer. I don't work so much anymore, but I used to drive cattle there from Wyoming all the way down to Santa Fe. Spent a lot of time on the trails by myself, just doing nothing but whittling, smoking pipes, whooping ass.
Wow, you sound like a tougher man than me, Willie.
Yeah.
All right, now it's time for the question part. Becca, do we have a question for these lovely folk?
We do. Is there really a corn shortage?
Well, take that to a Misty. Is there a corn shortage?
There is always enough for what is required. If you can't find corn, then maybe you could use high fructose corn syrup. It's about the same thing.
Oh, interesting. How about you, Jeffrey? Good sir.
They talk of a corn shortage, but there's really no such thing. The corn's all disappeared into the belly of the king.
Oh, I see. The belly of the king. That's one theory. That's one theory. Willie, what do you have to say about this?
You want to know about a corn shortage?
Yeah.
I tell you, back when we was driving cattle down from Wyoming down to Santa Fe, one night we got out there on the trail, and them cows, they didn't want to eat. They got so scared by a coyote that they wouldn't eat their corn and their straw. So rather than, like, you know, they say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make a horse ask you what you want. So we decided we were just gonna grab some switches and whoop their asses. We whooped on them cows for 10, 12 hours straight. When we was done, they was ready to eat. I tell you what.
What was the saying, Willie? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't say what you want?
Yeah, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make a horse's ass say what you want.
I've heard that one before. All right, next question.
How do you pay off a mortgage quickly?
How do you pay off a mortgage quickly? Misty.
Well, you know what they say, little by little, bit by bit, everything is building up. And so it's like reverse compound interest. You just pay a little bit more every month, maybe try to do 2 payments on the month that doesn't have Christmas. I don't know, you can do it.
That's a very positive message. Jeffrey, what do you know of mortgage?
If you ask the bank for money and a loan they choose to float, they won't come take your house back if you surround it with a moat. Inside put alligators and sharks and nasty things. Those bankers, they will come and they will run and scream and run away.
Ooh. Oh, everything almost rhymed except that last part, Jeffrey.
Almost.
All right, Willie, drop some knowledge on us.
You want to know borrowing things?
Mortgages.
I don't know if you noticed, but my mustache is exquisite.
It's beautiful and peppery. Lots of salt in there, though.
Lots of ladies ride this mustache, you know what I mean? Anyway, you want to know about borrowing things? I remember when I was a young boy growing up in the backwoods of Kentucky, my old man pulls me out back one day and he says, "You see all this land here, son? You see all this? Half of it may be swamp, but you know what? I don't owe a goddamn dime for a near inch of this land. I didn't buy this land with nobody else's money but my own sweat off my own back. And we had near 1.8 acres out behind the house. Yeah, it was mostly swamp, but it was all good land. It was good land. We had some gators back there. I used this knife to gouge out a gator's eyeballs one day. So he says to me, he says, "Son, banks are a scam. You don't ever want to buy nothing what you can't pay with your own money. If I ever catch you talking to a banker, I'm going to cut a switch. I don't care how old I've been, how dead I am. I'm going to come back from the mother-loving grave. I'm going to cut a switch and I'm going to whoop yo ass." So I never bought nothing from nobody that I can't buy with my own 2 money. And like I says, I'm a man of few words. I don't like to talk much because what I do say matters when I speak. So you need to listen close here, son, that you don't need to be worried about paying no New York banker your hard-earned interest money. If you can't afford it, you goddamn don't need it.
Follow-up question. Did you buy your land from the bank, or who'd you buy it from? And did they accept the sweat off your back, or did they want money?
I ain't by no goddamn land, son. Open up y'all's ears. My daddy had the land. My daddy worked his ass to the bone. It was nothing but bone asses out in the backyard for that 1.8 acres. Once again, my mustache, I don't know if I'm sweating, but it's dripping. Oh, good Lord.
Oh, wow. I don't want a bone ass on your land. That's for sure. All right. What's the next question?
Warm nights or cool nights?
Warm nights or cool nights? Why don't we start with Willie? Willie, we're going backwards this time. Warm nights or cold nights?
You done fucked up the order, son. So you're talking warm nights or cool nights is the question. Is that what I'm asking?
Yep.
Tell
That's what we're asking.
when you're out in the fields, out in the prairie land in Santa Fe, and them cool nights blow in off the prairies, you goddamn sure could cuddle up yourself with a cow. Those cows, they keep you warm. And I tell you, if they ever decide, like one night, oh man, I had this cow. He went running off from me. All I was trying to do was do a little spooning. Ain't nothing wrong with spooning a cow. This cow, he ain't having it. He took off running. So I cut myself a switch and I chased after that cow. 3 hours. I ran through the bush till I finally caught up with that cow and I whooped his ass. I whooped his ass good. And that's the secret to everything in life. It all comes back to ass whoopings. When I was done, that cow was ready for some spooning. And I spooned that cow and he kept me warm.
I was going to say, all of your stories end in ass whoopings.
I ain't knowing nothing but ass whoopings.
I hear ya. I hear ya. All right, Jeffrey. What do you say? Warm or cold nights?
The night was chill and frigid. 'Twas near the end of fall. To help keep myself warm, I snuck into the great hall. I curled by the fire and fell right to sleep. Then the king did shout, and it caused me to leap. He said, "Sir, there's only one reasonable course. Go find yourself some armor and get upon your horse." I did as he asked. I was shaking there with fright. He put me up on the horse and said, "You'll joust my bravest knight." And so we galloped forward, my steed there and I. The other night's lance hit me, and I feared that I would die. But I'm not dead, as you can see, my words are spoken. I survived that incident, but all my bones were broken.
Yay! Yay, Jeffrey! Yay, Jeffrey! What a bard! What a good minstrel you are!
Could have used a singer like you out on the trail.
All right, Misty, what do you think? Warm or cool nights?
Well, surprisingly, I have to agree with Willie. There is no night so cold that it can't be warmed up by someone to spoon with.
It's sweet and a little weird at the same time.
If you're making eyes at my mustache, what are you doing later? Yeah, looks like
I guess I'm cutting a switch.
Yeah, you are. You can put my ass all night.
All right. Keep it in your pants, you two. We have questions to answer. Becca, what's the next questions?
Are you doing what you want to be doing?
Are you doing what you want to be doing? Misty?
I find that what you want to be doing is what you are doing. You look at it from the opposite perspective and everything turns out fine.
Yes. What about you, Willie? Are you doing what you ought to be doing?
I'll tell you right now, I just whittled me this statue out of the wood you saw at the beginning. And I'm all done with that now. I know what I want to be doing next, and that's burying this mustache as deep in that fine young lassie as I can sure as get it.
Her name's Misty, Willie. Misty.
Names don't mean nothing out on the trail.
Oh, the things you learn. All right. All right,
Trail there, Misty.
Jeffrey, what do you think?
There's something else I long to do, a dream I would declare. I'm only here because they had to shut down the Renaissance Fair.
Oh, well, I'm glad you can find some work, Jeffrey. All right, it's time for closing statements. Closing statements. Willie, give us some of your words of wisdom.
Well, like I said, I'm a man of few words. I don't like to talk much because when you're out on the trail, it's just you and the cows ain't listening for nothing. So I don't say as much, but when I do say things, it matters. And I'm telling you, every problem, every little itty bitty issue that you can have in this world, you can solve with a little whooping ass. Either you're getting your ass whooped or you're doing the ass whooping. Either way, somebody's ass is getting whooped, somebody's doing some ass whooping, and everybody comes out cleaner on the other side. I remember there was this one time just outside of Santa Fe. We had this young reporter folk out like the city slicker type. He had his shirt collar buttoned all up tight and like new boots without any shit on them. And he thought he was going to be hard out on the trail. So I decided to like shuffle off a cow off to the side, and I was like, Charlie, old Bessie's running off towards the ravine. So he took off on his horse, and this was probably not a great idea because I lost a horse in this bet. But he took off running for that ravine, and a cow's got the sense to stop when he sees a ravine. But some city slicker with his shirt buttoned up to his Adam's apple, he ain't got no sense up in his head. So he rode my brand new horse off the ravine. I remember I saw a movie back in the 80s. I think it was called like there's two chick names. I think it was called like Thelma and Louis. And they drove their car off the ravine. And
Is there a point to this story?
I'm getting there, son.
Well, finish it.
Now you got me all flustered. Fuck it and whoop ass.
Whoop ass. Well, we love Willie. All right, Misty, what are your ending thoughts?
Well, I have always lived by the words that when you come to the end of your rope, you want to tie a knot and hang on.
I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds wise. All right, Jeffrey, lay on that sweet melody. Give me something to hold on to.
'Tis nice to be here in the woods and sing a song without a care. But now I'm afraid that I must exit, pursued by a bear. Ah!
Oh no, Jeffrey! Bear, you stay away from Jeffrey!
Ain't got to worry about no bears. It's coyotes. Coyotes will get you.
All right. That was good, bad, and ugly. Thank you, players. Thank you. That was great.
I just go out this way.
Get out of here. Bring back Steve. All right, as our players are becoming themselves again, I'm going to explain the next game. The next game is called Forward Reverse, and that's for 2 people. How Forward Reverse works is that we're going to get a suggestion from you, the audience, and from time to time, I will hold up these cards here. And as I'm progressing forward in the scene, I might hold up this card and say reverse. And then it's their job to go backward in the scene until I go forward. And then they have to go forward. And I feel like that's enough explanation. So can we get a suggestion to get us going?
You're at a water park.
A water park.
Okay, man. This is the day. This is the day you go down the super slide.
I'm so excited.
Reverse.
I'm so excited.
This is the day you go down the super slide. This is it. This is today. Okay, buddy.
Forward.
Okay. Okay, buddy, this is it. Today is the day. Today's the day you go down the super slide.
I'm so excited.
It's
I
gonna
just peed a little.
Don't tell anyone.
Okay.
It's okay. Everything's covered with chlorine here. Now,
What if I get stuck?
well, I'm sure they have a way to rescue you. It'll be okay. Just if you get stuck, just suck in as tight as you can.
Okay.
Just suck in as tight as you can. If you get stuck, just suck in as tight as you can.
Reverse.
Just suck in as tight as you can. If you get stuck, just suck in as tight as you can. And you'll just pop right out.
You little. Think little thoughts.
Yep. And pop.
Pop.
Reverse.
Pop.
Pop.
Okay. Think little thoughts. Think little thoughts.
And pop. Just make yourself as thin as you can be. If you get stuck, I'm sure they have a way to help you out.
But what if I get stuck?
It's going to be great.
Forward.
Fun. It's going to be super fun. It's going to be
But
great.
what if I get stuck?
Well, if you do, just suck in as much as you possibly can and you'll just pop right out.
Okay. Think little thoughts. Think little thoughts. I got it.
Yep. And pop.
Pop?
Yeah.
I didn't know there was going to be popping.
Yeah. And there'll be pop too when you get down off the slide. We'll get a soda to celebrate.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm not scared. I'm scared.
Okay? Well, it'll be okay. Just take some deep breaths.
Reverse.
Just take some deep breaths. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Just take some deep breaths.
Reverse. Forward.
It'll be okay. Take some deep breaths.
I'm a little woozy.
And go right now.
Okay. Here I go.
1.
Reverse.
Okay.
Go.
Okay. Here I go.
Reverse.
Okay. Here I go.
Go.
I'm a little woozy.
Just take 3 deep breaths. You'll be fine.
I'm not scared. I'm scared.
Oh, there'll be soda for you when you're done. We'll get you a
I
soda.
didn't know there's gonna be pop.
Pop.
Okay, think little thoughts and okay.
And then pop. Just suck in as much as you can. If you get stuck,
Okay, but what if I get stuck?
you're going to go down the super slide. This is it. Today's the day. All right, buddy.
Yay! That was forward reverse. Yay! All right. Our next game is an all-play game. But for 2 people up, how this game works is that we're going to start a scene based on your suggestion, but we can we need a letter from you, a letter that we cannot use. So it would be doing a scene, but we couldn't use the letter T at all. Not at the beginning of the words, not in the middle, not at the end. So that sounds hard. No T's. That could be the letter you pick. It could not be. But Becca, what is that letter?
H.
H. H. We're going to do a scene without H's. Are you ready, players? All right. Would you like a springboard to start? Would you like a suggestion?
Yes.
Could we get a suggestion for the scene?
Knitting needles.
Knitting needles. H. Knitting needles. Take it away.
I'm making
Did
you
You
a
get
sweater.
knitting needles?
Yes, I'm using knitting needles to make you a sweater.
Will it fit me?
It will indeed. I know your size exactly.
Remember, I've grown.
You're my big boy.
How about a...
Get out of there! Get out of there, Matt! H. Continue.
Might I get a top?
Might has an H.
Ah,
Get out of
sorry.
there!
Yo, you got any weed?
Do I look like a person like that?
That! Get out of here!
Only a dime bag.
Dude, I'm cool.
Well, we gotta save some for the concert.
No, it's okay. I got a sweater.
Could we trade that? That!
Out of here!
Let's swap.
My sweater for your weed.
Deal.
Deal. Fucking oregano.
Wool.
Yay! What a great scene! Good job, everybody.
H is a hard letter.
Yes.
All right, our next game is called Playing with Ourselves. How we play this game is that we use old video from when we used to do the show live in the same place in front of an audience. We take that video, and it's so long ago, I don't even remember what we did. So neither do these guys. So these guys are going to turn off their... oh, wait, no, we don't do that. We leave our cameras on, but we dub our audio. We do dubbing, basically. We turn the audio off the video, and we do the voices for ourselves, hence playing with ourselves. So could we get a suggestion for these guys to start out with?
A pencil sharpener.
A pencil sharpener. Pencil sharpener. Playing with ourselves. Take it away, gentlemen.
Well, it sure is a nice day for a drive in the country.
Well, yeah, but we're gonna get some wood, right? I gotta make those homeschool pencils.
Oh, don't you worry. We're heading to the woods. I promise you everything's gonna be just fine.
Yeah, my teacher said that I need to do a home craft and then I need to show it on the screen. And because if I don't show it on the screen, I'll get a B.
Your teacher, eh? Is she a looker?
Oh, you got it. She's a looker. Yeah, but I can't be near her at all. Even if I were to go to school, Tuesday and Thursday, it's still gonna be 6 feet away.
Whoa, I don't need your whole life story, boy.
Oh, sorry. I mean, you were just wondering about her being a looker. Yeah.
Just an Uber driver. Just an Uber driver taking you out to the middle of nowhere for no reason at all, just to find you some wood. No big deal.
Yeah. I'm really gonna find some wood out there, aren't I? Oh man, I heard that that's the best way. I searched on Craigslist, and they said if you want to get wood, go on an Uber ride, and then they'll get you some wood.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we're just about there. Just right up around the bend here, there should be a little shack, and I'm gonna have you take the bag out of the trunk, and you can go ahead and walk into that shack. And
If I use some refurbished wood, yeah, I might get extra credit for that.
I mean, you look like a nice boy. I don't know.
Yeah.
You just, uh, God, okay.
We're here now?
Look, we got to have a little discussion. I'm gonna get in the back seat with you, and I'm gonna talk to you about why you shouldn't be
But
getting into
you're
strange
not-
cars
you-
with strange
you're not-
guys. See,
I don't know. Okay, yes, I did get lice, okay? Okay, fine. Yes, you can see I got lice, okay? And that's also why you need to take me to the CVS afterwards.
you infected my car, kid. I don't want you infecting my fuck shack.
Fuck, Shaq. Oh man, I'll infect this whole place. Bring me back home.
I'm driving you straight to a CVS. You are gonna get that lice treatment if it's the last thing you do.
Okay, but we better get plan B too. Because I heard after you go with an Uber driver to get some wood, you got to get plan B. And now, this lice is everywhere.
Oh man, I knew I should have sprayed the car down. God, where's that spray? I think I left it in the trunk. Hold on. Oh, God. Oh, the lice! They're all over the windshield. Get your ass out here and scrape your lice off my windshield!
Scrape it harder. Come on, I didn't pay to scrape. You got to scrape.
They're just smearing all over. Come here!
Oh, you don't even know how to scrape. Let me show you. You got to go back and forth like a saw.
That's doing it. This is almost better than the fuck shack.
Yeah, we're just like lumberjacks cutting wood.
Yeah, lumberjacking, baby.
Yay!
Lumberjacking, baby.
Lumberjack in the woods with your Uber driver.
If you want to see the rest, if you want to see what that scene really was, it's on our YouTube channel. So you should go and subscribe to our YouTube channel and find that video and watch what really happened, because it was way different.
Well, our next game is for everybody to play, and it's called Sex with Me. It's a perfect segue, actually.
Speaking of fuck shacks.
Sex. Let's do some Sex with Me. This game is where we get suggestions from you, and we explain to you guys how sex with us is like those things. Becca, do you have a suggestion?
Magic.
Sex with me is like magic. You won't see it coming.
Sex with me is like magic. I have more than one wand.
Sex with me is like magic. It usually happens with David up in Blaine.
Sex with me is like magic. It requires a gathering.
Sex with me is like magic. There's going to be a lot of smoke and mirrors.
Sex with me is like magic. That's not a hat you're reaching into. All right, that's all the magic jokes we have. Becca, what's the next suggestion?
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C, vitamin C.
Sex with me is like vitamin C. We're walking on sunshine.
Sex with me is like vitamin C. It's the best thing you can have on a pirate ship.
Sex with me is like vitamin C. It comes in oranges.
Sex with me is like vitamin C. I'll boost your immune system.
Sex with me is like vitamin C. Aren't you glad you get to see my banana again?
We're not going after that, Zach.
Right, next one.
An octave.
Sex with me is like an octave. There'll be 8 of us. There'll be 8 of us. See, and we're gonna do it.
Sex with me is like an octave. I'll stop once I hit the G.
Sex with me is like an octave. We could get into a lot of trouble.
Sex with me is like an octave. We gotta avoid the staff.
Hey, sex with Matt is like an octave. He'll have you scream an alto.
Ah, there we go. There we have it. That was Sex with Me, everyone. Laugh. Our next game is Clue. That's our last game. It's our last game of the evening. We're going to play Clue. And that's for everybody. And we're going to need 3 people to leave.
Here we go.
A clue.
And poof.
Magic.
Right?
Magic.
There we go.
How this game works is that we are going to communicate with each other through mime and gibberish these clues about who done it. We are getting a location, an occupation, and a murder weapon, and Steve's going to have to communicate this to the other players through mime and gibberish, no language. And yeah, so we need those things. So Becca, what are those things?
The location is the dark side of the moon.
Dark side of the moon.
Occupation is a fire dancer. And the weapon is popcorn shrimp.
Fire dance. Pop shrimp.
Jeez. My favorite part of the show is when we watch Steve and Zach write things down.
That's my favorite part too. Wow. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready? Can you
Can I recap just to get it stuck in my brain so I don't have to look at my notebook?
Yep.
Okay. The location of this murder was the dark side of the moon. The occupation of the deceased was a fire dancer, and the murder weapon is popcorn shrimp.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. On the count of 3, I want you all to shout out together from your homes. First detective on 3. 1, 2, 3. First detective!
Cosa sei rimasto per io penso. Cosa io io bene. Mi sei che passare. Oh, se va. Oh. Cosa sei penso. Oh, se passa io se va. Così bene. Oh, se va. Oh, così ripeto. Dopo sapere se penso che sia. Se posso casire ci si cerca.
All right, that was First Detective. Do you think you got it? Do you feel good? Do you feel good, Mary?
Sounds to be us and papa.
All right, now it's time to shout together. Second Detective, come on down. 1, 2, 3. Second Detective. Come on down. We're waiting for you, Second Detective. Anytime now. Oop, there they are.
Oh, so io posso variare papa sia questa qua. Sara passa che saria? So sarà passare già. Se puso, se vuelve a decir, se pensó, sería que será que será que ya se puede saber. Ah, otro, sí, Sabah, uzuri aja ka sabah, sabah, siri bash bekas.
And she's dead. She's out of there. All right, that was Second Detective. It's time for Last Detective. Last Detective now. 1, 2, 3. Last Detective, come on down.
Coba.
And they're all dead. All right, everybody, come on back. Come on back. Do they get it? Okay. Let's figure it out. All right. Blake,
Yes.
what was the location, Blake?
Oh, the location was a haunted house.
No, that was wrong. That's very wrong. Matt, what?
The location was a graveyard.
No. Mary, what was the location?
The location was the void of space.
Closer, but wrong. Steve, what?
It was the dark side of the moon.
The dark side of the moon.
Oh.
All right, Blake, what was the occupation?
Oh, I definitely have this one. The occupation was a professional wrestler.
No, you don't got that one. That's wrong. How about you, Matt?
I'm a fire starter.
Ooh,
Fire starter.
It's not.
very,
Oh, not Prodigy? Okay.
very close, but still wrong. Mary,
It was definitely, Matt and I are correct. It was definitely a fire starter.
no. No, I mean, it's half right. Becca, can we give them a half a point?
Sure.
All right, we get a half a point, but
Oh, a fire dancer?
Because I can't dance. That's really what it was. A fire dancer.
yep,
Oh, okay.
that's the occupation. All right, Blake, what was the murder weapon?
Oh, the murder weapon was some delicious, tasty Orville Redenbacher popcorn.
You've got half of it. You've got half.
It was a popcorn kernel.
Still just half of it. Still half of it.
It was popcorn shrimp.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yep, small. Okay.
Does 1.5 points count, Becca? Do we count?
It totally counts.
Totally count.
Oh, we did it.
Hey. Well, everybody, that's been our show. We have been Fantastic Voyage. If you like our show, why don't you consider joining our Patreon? Patreon's fun, right? It's what the hip kids are doing. We have a link in the description if you are willing to join our Patreon. You can $5 a month to get exclusive content, and it would really help us out as far as producing the show. It'd be great. If you did not like the show, or if you did, either way is great. You can also donate to other improv troupes in town. We do not have a physical space here, but other improv troupes do have a physical space, and they're really hurting right now. So if you donate to them, Huge Theater is one of the big ones. We have links down in the description. Also, Lake Street is really hurting right now too, and we have links to donate there as well. So if you feel it in your heart, if you liked us, donate. If you didn't like us, still donate, because it's the good thing to do. And goodbye. We've been Fantastic Voyage. Give it up for Blake. Give it up for Matt. Give it up for Mary Kay. Yeah. Give it up for Steve. Give it up for Willie. And I have been your host, Zachary. You can clap for me too. Woo! And the most important person is Becca on the keys. Everything would fall apart without her. So clap the loudest for Becca, please.
Hey.
That's been our show, everybody. We do it next week, so come back. Go right now, but come back in a week. It'll be great. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It was good.